fans, welcome to Southern States Wrestling Battle of the Sexes. Your main event tonight, handsome Beau James, my man, the Southern States Wrestling Appalachian Heavyweight Champion, against the NWA Women's Champ, Debbie Combs. This is a title versus title match. This is a man versus a woman, and my man Beau James, he can beat any woman. Well, any man can beat any woman on any given day, so I don't even know why people are getting excited about this match. It is a joke, but we've got some other great matches for you. Let's go to ringside right now. In this ring knows tag team wrestling, it is Sweet Stan Lee, one half of the former tag team known as the Beautiful Blondes, along with Eddie Golden. And Eddie Golden apparently let their success go to his head. He's now off wrestling in singles competition. In fact, later on tonight, you're going to see him take on Ricky Morton, one half of the Rock and Roll Express, and a whole new man. But I don't want to ruin the surprise. Anyway, Stan Lee and Rich Mansfield, wearing the yellow, are set for this big tag team title match against the champs, Danny Christian and Johnny Thunder. You see Mansfield and Thunder starting the match off. Here's a collar and elbow tie-up. Mansfield backing Thunder into the corner. And there's a clean break. What a gentleman this Rich Mansfield is. A fine young wrestler. He's been wrestling for several years, primarily around the Virginia area. He's been in Southern States Wrestling for a couple of months now. Hasn't been doing too well. He was wrestling, of course, that was because he was wrestling against my guy, Steve Flynn, my buddy KC Thunder. And now that he's teamed up with Stan Lee, I think Mansfield is finally has come into his own. Here we see him complaining to the referee about pulling the hair, ref admonishing Johnny Thunder, and meanwhile his tag team partner Danny Christian is sitting in the crowd. What kind of a champion sits in the crowd during a title defense? This Danny Christian's a punk. He's a former Southern States Wrestling heavyweight champion. He's a former several-time tag team champion with his brother Bam Bam Christian, and also with Eddie Bruiser a couple of times as well. I guess, you know, he thinks he's the king of tag teams, so he really doesn't need to, get too involved. But here Mansfield going for hip toss, and it was reversed by Johnny Thunder. Johnny Thunder works on the arm. Johnny Thunder's been wrestling about 6 months. He has really come along in recent months. Obviously to be a champion, you have to have some sort of acumen. Even though his partner's Danny Christian, he is still able to get the belt, so that definitely says a heck of a lot for the talent of this young kid. Here you see him working over the arm. Mansfield going to slug him, and the ref won't let him. And what the hell is that? I say, let him hit him. If he's twisting his arm like that, I say you should allow one closed fist right in the nuts. Here's a smart move by Mansfield getting towards the ropes. You can see him and Stan working over some strategy. I saw them earlier in the evening before the show. They were huddled working on some strategy. It's good to see, this is the first time they have teamed up. So it's good to see them getting together and working some stuff out. And now another lockup, and Mansfield backing him into the corner. And this time he backs him into the right corner. Oh, no! Johnny Thunder ducked out of the way. Mansfield hit his own partner. Now Thunder's kicking him. Mansfield takes 5 outside the ring. Rick Mansfield accidentally hit his own partner, Stan Lee. There seems to be a little dissension there going on between the two, but looks like everything's straightened out, and Mansfield's back in the ring. We're ready for more action. A lot of great tag teams have been through Southern States Wrestling in the past. Currently, champs Danny Christian and Johnny Thunder. We've also got Lee and Mansfield, KC Thunder and the Iceman, Super Mario and the Juicer, who, in my opinion, are the worst tag team in the history of the world, but the fans seem to like them. I guess when it comes down to it, that's all that really matters. Here's a tag. Danny Christian comes in, and they're still working over the arm. Good strategy here by the champs. There's an Irish whip into the ropes, and a big reverse atomic knee drop by Danny Christian. And Mansfield crawling over to the corner. Keep back, referee. Mansfield was smart. He went right to the corner, into the ropes. The referee would have to keep Danny Christian off of him. Good strategy here for that despicable move by Danny Christian. And also, speaking of tag teams, there's another one, but I don't want to ruin the surprise for you, but it involves my man, handsome Beau James. You see what kind of a man Beau James is. He has a big title versus title match, and Later on, you're going to see him here in tag team action. Him and his partner are going to come out, and they actually don't even have a scheduled match. They're going to challenge any two wrestlers upstairs in the dressing room to a match. That's what kind of an athlete, a consummate athlete, and a true professional, El Guapo, the handsome one, Beau James is. And Danny Christian and Rick Mansfield. Danny going for a test of strength, and it's obvious that Christian is the stronger of the two. Rick Mansfield, a very speedy athlete, a very capable mat technician, but without a doubt, Danny Christian is the stronger of the two. Let's see what happens here with this test of strength. There we go. There's one hand. There's both, and immediately, see? Rick Mansfield down on his knees. Big deal. What does that prove? Everyone could know that to begin with. You see Stan Lee trying to get in the ring, and the referee's over by him. The referee should be watching the match because here comes Johnny Thunder. Look at that. A blatant double team maneuver. This referee, James McCone, is a moron. He just missed a blatant double team maneuver by the alleged champions, the alleged people's champions, Danny Christian and Johnny Thunder. Bunch of cowards, couple of cheaters. I hope Lee and Mansfield take these belts from them. I'm not biased or anything. I just hate Danny Christian and Johnny Thunder. Here we go with another test of strength. Mansfield showing a little bit of power here, trying to get Christian down on his knees. Johnny Thunder trying to sneak in the ring. Here comes Stan Lee. Oh! Did you see that? Danny Christian just kicked Stan Lee in the head. Stan Lee wasn't even in the legal man. And Stan Lee accidentally headbutted Rick Mansfield in a place where you really don't want to be headbutted. And now Mansfield going for a tag. It seems like Stan doesn't want to tag in. There we go. There's a tag, and in comes Stan Lee. Stan Lee, several-year veteran of the sport, primarily wrestling around the Tennessee, North Carolina, Virginia area. Most of that time, he was one half of the Beautiful Blondes with Eddie Golden. But in early 1996, the two broke up. They actually had a feud in several independent promotions throughout Tennessee. They recently returned to Southern States Wrestling, ironically at the same time, even though they're still not teaming. And now Stan Lee, big slap to the face by Danny Christian. That was completely uncalled for. Stan Lee is found taking on Rick Mansfield as his partner, hoping to duplicate the success he had found as one half of the Beautiful Blondes. And here we go, collar and elbow tie-up. Stan Lee immediately pushing Christian back into the corner. Oh, there's a big chop. And Danny Christian fights back with a chop of his own. And these two are going out in the corner, and there's a big boot. And they're just throwing fists wildly. Danny Christian, a couple of elbows. He's got the advantage here. Another big elbow on top of the head, whips him across in the other turnbuckle. And there's a big backdrop. Got the big man over. Stan Lee recently came back from a leg injury. He had been out for a few months. He's still not at 100%. He's still not in the physical condition that he'd like to be in, having to sit at home nursing that injury. And there's Danny Christian, grabs the leg, scoops him up. And hey, he's going for a low blow, I'll bet you. That's about the only offensive maneuver in Danny Christian's repertoire is a low blow. And he drops elbow down on the leg and then ties the leg up. Stan Lee down on the mat. You see Mansfield in the corner. And there's a one count. Danny Christian lets go of the leg. And here's a tag to Johnny Thunder. And Danny Christian still holding the leg. He should get out of there. Johnny Thunder drops a big knee on Stan's thigh. And picks him up back to his feet. He's going to whip him across the ropes. Comes off. Big flying clothesline by Johnny Thunder. And Stan Lee is out. There's a big leg drop to follow it up. Good combination move by Johnny Thunder. And going back to that leg. Now, I must admit that the strategy employed by the champs here tonight so far has been very good. Earlier, they worked Mansfield's arm. They tagged in and out, kept working the arm, and now they're going the leg. Here's Johnny Thunder going for a figure four leg lock. He's got it hooked in. And look at this. Look at this. Danny Christian is pulling his arm for leverage on that figure four. Again, another blatant, illegal double team maneuver by the tag team champions, Danny Christian and Johnny Thunder. If Stan Lee submits right here, you know what? I won't blame him. because these double team tactics, excuse me, getting all riled up here, of Christian and Thunder. Look at this, pulling on the arm of Thunder. Thunder's got the figure 4 on Stan, and Stan is screaming out in pain. Deservedly so. If any of you punks don't think so, you come over to me, I'll put you in a figure 4 and we'll hear you scream in pain. And there's another tag here, and Danny Christian comes in. Johnny Thunder breaks the hold, and Danny goes right back to the leg. This time drags him into the other corner, puts his foot on the rope, and that's illegal. His feet was on the ropes. Ref should have gotten Danny Christian out of there. Finally, I think eye for an eye. After all that cheating going on, Stan Lee gives him one low blow, and I think that's fair play as far as I'm concerned. Here comes Rick Mansfield in. Big boot to the face, dropping a forearm across the back of Danny Christian. There's a knee. And now he's got him. Break his eyes out. Stick your finger right in his eye and just pop it out. Then he won't be able to see, and then you'll probably be able to pin him. Mansfield picking up Christian. There's a big fist right to the mush. Whips him across. And big elbow. Stan Lee tried to hit him with a knee. It looked like only a glancing blow, but Mansfield got him with the elbow. And here Johnny Thunder coming in the ring, even though he's not the legal man. There was no tag. Referee over there admonishing him, trying to get him back in the corner. You see, if he just shut up, stop arguing with the ref, and get back outside the ring, this wouldn't happen. This double team situation that Lee and Mansfield just had on Christian wouldn't have happened. Johnny Thunder, he's writing his own check as far as I'm concerned. Again, this little hot-headed young punk coming in the ring, and here we go. Come on in there, Mansfield. Yeah, here we go. Double whip into the ropes. Big double clothesline on Danny Christian, and Danny Christian is down on the mat. Mansfield going for the pin. Ref! Ref! Get over here. Come on. 1, 2. Slow count by the referee, and more illegal interference by Johnny Thunder. Rick Mansfield running for his life from Johnny Thunder. Thunder's not even the legal man. Here's a couple of big boots. Double team on Danny Christian, Stan Lee, and Rick Mansfield. Looking good now. Earlier on, it really didn't seem they were in sync, and now it looks like they've got their teamwork together. And I think we're going to see new champs right here tonight in Fall Branch, Tennessee at Southern States Wrestling. Stan Lee and Rick Mansfield. And you hear the idiot fans chanting for Danny. Don't blame them. They're from Tennessee. It's not their fault. They're stupid. And Danny Christian going on the ropes, and Stan Lee catches him with a knee. Good heads-up move by Stan, and now he's taunting Johnny Thunder because he knows Thunder's just going to come running in. The ref is going to try and drag him back, and this is the perfect opportunity for a double team. Thunder just doesn't get it. He really is. He's doing his partner more harm than good with these tactics here. As you see the double team on Danny Christian, and now Mansfield in the ring. Backs him in the corner and puts the boots to his midsection. There's a Greco-Roman choke, fine amateur move. And there's Stan Lee with a choke on the outside, choking him with the tag rope. I love it. Come on, Stan, get him. Whoa! Danny Christian raking the eyes. That's illegal. Referee didn't see it. Now Mansfield working over Christian again. He's got a front face lock on him. And Christian trying to get to his feet. He gets to his feet all right. Mansfield's stuck on top of Christian, and he drops him down hard. Now Christian grabs Mansfield, drags him over the corner, and makes the tag to Johnny Thunder. Whips him across the ropes. Big power slam by Danny Christian. And here's an elbow by Johnny Thunder. Stan Lee in the ring. 1, 2. We've got 3. Danny Christian and Johnny Thunder still Southern States Wrestling Tag Team Champions off an illegal double team maneuver.
And your winners, Danny Christian and Johnny Thunder.
Christian tagged Thunder and kept on Rick Mansfield, whipped him into the ropes, gave him a big power slam, then let Johnny Thunder drop the elbow, and we've got a 3 count, and we've got our tag team champions still, Danny Christian and Johnny Thunder. There's a lot coming up. We got some big matches. We got midgets match coming up next. Bad Boy Buck. This punk has been in my face for some months. Finally, a couple weeks ago, I had to whoop his ass. in a mixed tag match, taking on a newcomer here to Southern States Wrestling, known as Little Frankenstein. And, well, it should be an interesting match because the Duke, as always, I've got something up my sleeve.
KC Thunder is the new Southern States heavyweight champion.
Here you hear Commissioner Ken Bowles telling the crowd of a title change we had a week ago in Shawsville, Virginia. Dan Cooley, the Jack of Hearts, defeated KC Thunder to win the Southern States Wrestling heavyweight title. And Dan Cooley is going to be in action here tonight. KC Thunder, unfortunately, is not going to be here. Anytime you have a chance to see KC Thunder in action, I urge you to go see him. He's a fine athlete. And we're ready for the next match.
At 137 pounds from Pulaski, Virginia, Paul Branch's favorite, Bad Boy Buck. To be one fall with a 20-minute time limit.
20-minute time limit here with Bad Boy Buck and Little Frankenstein. The referee over checking Frankenstein, and now he goes over to Bad Boy Buck. And look at this. Buck won't even let the referee check him. He's probably got some sort of a foreign object hidden in his boots. He's nothing but a cheater. I've had problems with him for months. Back in last September of 1996, I had a match with him, a mixed tag, and he brought out as his partner Super Mario, who weighs 8,000 pounds. What am I supposed to do against an 8,000-pound man? That's a sham. Here you see the ref going over the instructions. He's telling him, don't pull the hair. I don't think Frankenstein understands what he's saying. And there, Bad Boy Buck just stuck his fingers in the referee's eyes. Should disqualify him right there. And he's telling him biting, and now Frankenstein just started biting him. I don't know. The referee always seems to be the odd man out in these midget matches, and the fans love him. The fans love to come out and see the Mighty Midgets in action. But I really don't think anyone respects them for the athletes they are. They just come to see a little comedy show. And really, Buck and Frankenstein are professionals at what they do. And they should be treated as such. Here, Bad Boy Buck winning a test of strength against Frankenstein. And there, he steps on his fingers. That's illegal, I think. I don't know. It is if I was running this place. It'd be illegal. Anything Bad Boy would be illegal. He'd be banned from this wrestling promotion. And here's Frankenstein. I think he wants another test of strength. I think that's what he wants. Yeah, here we go. And fingers are locked up, and now Frankenstein's got the advantage. Going for the other hand, and I think you should do the same thing to him. Step on him. Step on him. Oh! Hey! Well, he's biting him in the butt. Do something, referee. Or referee James McCone. Probably scared of these two midgets because he's just as much a wimp as anybody else. You know, Bad Boy Buck, you got something coming to you. You think you're so special because you pinned me and you pinned Mike Cooper. Mike Cooper, a fine up-and-coming young wrestler on the longest losing streak in Southern States Wrestling history. And what I've been doing with him since he's been under my wing, we've been trying to find the real wrestler inside of him. Adopting a different persona. We've tried to do Dollywood Hulk Cooper. That didn't work. We tried the man of 10 holds, Mike Kuplenko. That didn't work. We tried Michael Alexander Coopwell, the pretty boy who's a hardcore redneck who's a gay porno star. That didn't work. See, the problem was we were trying to pattern him after WCW guys, and everybody knows WCW sucks. So tonight, I've got a big surprise for everybody as Mike Cooper takes it to the extreme. But here we go now, Frankenstein on top of Bad Boy Buck. He's got that arm hook, drops a big elbow on it. That's something you'll notice here in Southern States Wrestling. These guys work the arm, they work the leg, they get out there and wrestle. This isn't no punch, stomp, and kick. This isn't smacking anybody over the head with a VCR. This is wrestling at its finest. And here we go. Here's a pinfall, and only got him for a 1 count. I don't think Frankenstein really understands the concept of the pin count, though. He had him down, and he just let him get up. And, he puts the boots to Bad Boy Buck, and covers him again. There's a 2 count, and Buck kicks out. And Frankenstein going over to the referee. There's bad boy Buck. He loves clapping. That's one of his favorite maneuvers. He can be knocked out silly, but he can still clap and try and get the fans to save his ass. Frankenstein got Buck in face lock. Oh, there's a low blow. He hit him right in the nuts and bolts with that one. Wow, I can't believe I just said that. And Frankenstein is hurt in the corner. Ref didn't see it. Should have disqualified him. Now, Frankenstein's mad now. You're in trouble, Buck. Get him, Frank. Whoa, no, going the wrong way. Buck trips and falls. He's very coordinated, that bad boy Buck, and I love this part. I love it when they do that. Here we go. Pin him, count him. 1, 2, 3. I love it when they do that. Fans love it too. Frankenstein back up to his feet, and we're ready for more action here. Buck takes him over into a headlock, brings him down. Frankenstein brings him over to the ropes, Irish whip. Here's a crisscross. Buck going one way, Frankenstein going the other. And Buck just laying down, and Frankenstein, stop, Frankenstein. See, this is ridiculous. And Frankenstein falls down to the mat. I think he's out. I think that wore him out. He must have crossed those ropes about 500 times. Buck just sitting there taking a little nap. There we go for a pin 2 count, and Frankenstein able to kick out. Oh, he's pulling him by his bolts. You know what? I bet you it doesn't say anything about that in the rule book. But it should be illegal. You can't pull anyone by the hair. You can't, pull him by the nose, and you can't pull him by the bolts as far as I'm concerned. We need to change the rule book here. Frankenstein telling the referee exactly what he did. I think he got him in his nose maybe one time. And we're ready to lock up again. Frankenstein got the arm, bringing it over across the back, working over the arm. Buck trying to reach for the ropes. Buck screaming out in pain. Reminds me of when I wrestled him, because that's all he did the whole time was scream out in pain, because I was beating the hell out of him. Here are the fans trying to get Buck into it. Buck's out of it, period. Just totally out of it. Here we go. There's a nice leg hold. I think he learned that from the Disco Inferno. I think that's Disco's leg hold. It's good to see somebody finally put it on right. This is a good move because it not only is it a submission move, but it's also, it can be a pinfall. We saw a close 2 count there earlier. It's an STF. Frankenstein's from Japan, I guess. Frankenchono, maybe. Well, we've got an STF here, it looks like. Well, no, it doesn't look like he has the face lock on. He's just working the legs. He's got his hand on Buck's back. Not a full STF, but a very lethal submission maneuver in its own right is the step over toe hold. There's a pin attempt. There's a 2, and Buck just threw him onto the referee. And now he's kicking the referee in the butt. And he lies back down, and the referee thinks it was Frankenstein. It wasn't Frankenstein, it was Buck. Idiot, it was Buck. Buck just playing stupid. He does that very well. And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Sand Coop, Mike Cooper, with his can of Mountain Dew. Chug it, baby. Chug it all the way. That's it, Coop. Way to go. Oh, he tried to smash it against his head. I think he knocked himself out with it. Come on, get him, Coop. There you go. Well, that wasn't. Hit him harder than that. I don't think he can. Look out, look out, look out. Hey, ref, get him off him. Get him off. Get him off him.
What are they doing? They're taking off his shirt. They're taking off Mike Cooper's shirt. The Sand Coop, Mike Cooper. I thought this would work. I thought this would do it. I thought maybe if we made him extreme, they got his pants off. They're pulling. Referee, do something about this. That's it. They're going after it. They're going after his skivvies. That's it. I'm out of here.
This match is ruled a no contest due to interference from Cooper.
From Branch, Tennessee, let me start off by saying this right here. Ken Beau, there's nothing you can say. There's nothing you can say, Larry Blevins. There's nothing nobody in this building can say that can upset me today. Because today has turned out to be one of the greatest days of my life. First of all, I got a call this morning from Cora Combs. She said, please, El Guapo, handsome Beau James, please don't beat up my baby. She says, I know you're the roughest, toughest, meanest SOB I've seen in all of my 280 years on this earth. And that's the truth. You see, I'm not taking this match out here with Debbie Combs serious at all. Not a bit. I practiced a little bit today. I went down to Blackney Creek, beat up my sister, got in shape for beating up a woman. So I'm telling you, Ken Beau, you better go tell Debbie Combs to turn around and leave because she's in the wrong business tonight. Now then, I came out here in October, and me and the Duke told you, all of you people, that we have disbanded the first family of Southern States Wrestling. I want to clear some air right now. First of all, if it wasn't for two stumbling and bumbling fools of Roger Anderson and Frank Parker, we never would have had to bust up the family. They lost the belts. They disgraced me. They disgraced the family. We had to put it to an end. Now then, Steve Flynn, the back injury, his career may be through. That is a very deep loss. Now then, let's get on to the big war machine. The captain, besides me and the family, the man that shut your mouth, little girl, come over and smack your glasses off your face. I told all of you people, I have beaten up everybody in this group, and I've beaten everybody up, man, woman, and midget. There was only one person left for me to fight. That was the War Machine. For 3 months, me and the machine have been fighting, tooth and nail, but I am glad to say, as of today, the feud is over, the war is over. I am glad to say that we have made up. Duke, today is the greatest days of our lives because I have put back the family. I have made another offer to another member to join the family. I'm just waiting for the answer. I wouldn't tell them if they figured it out. But I'm telling you, the feud is over. The War Machine and Beau James are back together, the greatest team that this building ever saw. Go ahead, Duke, tell them what.
Okay, you see, for months, I've been calling the War Machine, I've been confronting him with monetary offers. Week after week, I came out here and gave him a briefcase full of money, and he kept saying no. Finally, this past week, my phone rings, it's the War Machine. He says, Duke, it's not about money. All I want out of life is to beat people up. Can you give me people to beat up and guarantee that I can be the meanest SOB that ever stepped foot in this ring? Second meanest next to El Guapo. And War Machine said, yes. So without further ado, the newest member of the family, the War Machine! Come on! more. Warmachine, Beau James, there it is right there. The greatest tag team of all time is back together in Southern States Wrestling. And since we are a tag team, we are united, and since Beau James is going to have nothing but a workout against Debbie Combs later on, I want you to go up to the dressing room, find us two punks, any two punks, I don't care who it is, because Beau James and the Warmachine need a match, and they need it now, so you get up there if you know what's good for you.
Now you're sure you want me to go find these two guys some opponents?
Boys, anybody.
You don't care who it is.
Don't care.
Anybody.
4 or 5, 6, 7.
I'll be back in about 2 minutes. Well, we'll just let Mr. Cooley have the mic and see what's going on.
Hey, Paul Branch, how you people doing tonight? Hey, you know, since me and Scott broke up, I've been looking for a partner. I've been looking north. I've been looking south. I've been looking east. I've been looking west. As I'm west, in Colorado, let me introduce to you the Colorado Kid. I tell you what, guys, you guys just out here saying you can just get 2 guys up on the grid. Maybe 2 guys. Not you, though. Hey, I'm not included. Not you, though. Just come down here and maybe shut some out. Give these people what they want to see. They want to see us do what we're doing. How about that sound that makes?
You guys said any tune. All thing I can say is your mouth wrote a check, your butt's gonna have to cash.
When I said we wrestle any 2 guys, what I meant was bring down Mike Cooper and Rick Mansfield. We can take them on. This guy isn't even in Southern States Wrestling. I don't know where he came from. We're not getting in the ring with him.
Well, you've got 2 choices the way I see it. You can get in the ring with them, or you can forfeit the match. You're saying you're forfeiting the match? Is that what you're telling me?
No.
Now, back in my days, when I made a challenge, my butt was in the ring.
Okay. Beau James and the Warmachine against Dave Cooley and the Colorado Kid. Okay. We'll do it.
This will be a 1 fall and 30-minute time. I'll tell you what. Hold on just a minute. I'm going to pan the dude from ringside this match. We got to have a fair shot. You go to the dressing room. You heard me. You go to the dressing room now. 10 count. He's got to be gone.
Kick me up from inside. Well, I guess I'm back. Ken Bowles just kicked me out of ringside. I'm Beau James and the War Machine's manager. I am the man who runs this family. Ken Bowles has a lot of nerve banning me from ringside, but that's okay because we still got Miss Peaches in the red and Brandywine in the black, the two most beautiful women in all of professional wrestling and all of professional sports in all the world today. And I know they'll take care of this. Now, Dan Cooley, it's okay, that's one thing. We've seen Dan Cooley, we've wrestled him before, we've beat him up before, but this guy outside on the ring apron, the Colorado kid, he's not even in Southern States Wrestling. He wrestles for North American All-Star Wrestling. I haven't had a chance to view the tapes, to view the footage, to study, to work over strategy with Beau James and the War Machine, so this is putting us at a serious disadvantage here, and this is despicable. Ken Bowles has a lot of nerve pulling a stunt like this. Well, come on, Beau. You can take Dan. I know you can. Just don't let him tag Colorado, because I don't know what this guy can do. Just keep Cooley in the ring. Come on. There you go. There you go. Get him, Beau. Okay. There you go. Big shoulder block right there. Look at that acrobatic maneuver by Beau James. And there's big shoulder tackle again right there. Look out. Look out behind you. Beau, look out. Oh, man. Oh, if I was down there, that wouldn't have happened. If I was down there, I could have warned him. This is a conspiracy against the Duke. This is a conspiracy against the family on what was supposed to be the greatest night for the family. The War Machine finally accepting our offer to join me, to join Beau James, to join Miss Peaches and Brandywine. And here's the tag, and here's the Colorado kid. And again, this is my first look at him. And Southern States Wrestling fans, this is your first look at him too. There's a nice arm drag takeover by him, and now he's working the arm. Well, so far he's all right. Oh, he fell for that one, and there's a tag. He fell for that one. He fell for that right to the elbow. Takes War Machine over with an arm drag. Okay, so he can do an arm drag. Anyone can do an arm drag. Let's see what else he can do. Come on, War Machine. There you go. Takes him down. Whoa! Hey, watch the fist. Watch the fist. All right, that was a nice acrobatic move. I'll give him that. I still don't think he's anything that special. They're telling me he's the North American All-Star Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. I don't know. He doesn't look like a champion. I wonder how he got that belt. Sounds like something funny stuff going on to me. There we go. Takes him around. Brings the arm back. Takes him back into a headlock. There you go. Take him down, War Machine. Again, he falls prey to a simple maneuver like that from the War Machine, taking him down. And he gets back up, fists are flying. Well, he can do an arm drag, he can do a headlock, and he can close his fist. That's about it so far that I've seen from this punk. Beau James and the War Machine, former Southern States Wrestling Tag Team Champions. And finally, once again, they are back. Beau James, the Southern States Wrestling Appalachian Champion. After tonight, he's going to be the NWA Women's Champ as well. I guess we'll just take that belt, throw it off a bridge into a river or something. After that, we're gonna go after the tag team belts. That's what we're gonna do. Beau James, the War Machine, against Danny Christian and Johnny Thunder. I'm going to talk to Ken Bowles, Southern States Wrestling Championship Committee. After we win this match, we should be in a top contender spot for those tag team belts. We'll get that match signed. Colorado kid whipping War Machine across the ropes. Whoa!
A big kip up into a drop kick by the Colorado Kid. A very impressive maneuver. You see, I'm objective. A lot of people think I'm a biased person, but Colorado Kid just did a fantastic maneuver. He did a kip up into a drop kick in one fluid motion, and I give him credit for that. That is a good move. But again, if we had studied the tapes, if we had known he was in the dressing room, if we had known he was going to be our opponent, we could have known about that move, and we could have prepared for it, and we could have figured out a way to reverse it or to prevent it from happening. Now Colorado Kid getting a little anxious, trying to the War Machine. War Machine's outside the ring, talking over strategy with Beau James, Peaches, and Brandy Wine. And there you go. There you go. Drag him out. Drag him out, War Machine. That's it. Get him. And Dan Cooley trying to stop it, the referee over with him, and here's where the fun begins. Get him, War Machine. Hold him, get him, Beau. Oh! That's gotta hurt. There you go, throw him back in. No, it's ref, when he's outside the ring, anything's legal. I think that's what they told me. War Machine working over the back of the Colorado Kid, going for a body slam. Colorado Kid with the cradle is in the ropes. Beau James kicking him in the back, break up that pin attempt. And again, Dan Cooley trying to get in the ring. There you go. Beau James in the ring now. There's a big bear hug. Big bear hug by Beau James. Referee is busy over with Dan Cooley. Good strategy on our part. Go team go. That was good. I like that. There you go. He's over with War Machine, and there's Dan Cooley. He made the tag, but the ref didn't see it. The War Machine distracted him. That's great. That's good tag team strategy right there. That's what makes tag teams. That's what makes tag team champions. Beau James and the War Machine, even though they've been feuding for months, they still got that tag team stuff down pat. Now War Machine working over Colorado Kid. Is he going to be back here? I don't even know. We should go. What we should do? We should go into North American All-Star Wrestling. That's what, and we should take care of this guy. He came into our backyard. Let's see what happens when we go into his backyard. Beau, I'm gonna make a few phone calls, see if I can get you into North American All-Star Wrestling. I don't know what wrestlers have to do to get in there, but whatever we have to do, whatever it takes, you're gonna do it, Beau. We'll get you in there. War Machine working over Colorado Kid. Here's Beau again distracting the ref, because you can see Colorado's close to making a tag. A great tag team strategy. Here comes Dan Cooley again, shaking his hair, stomping his feet like he's Wendell Cooley or something. And here's a big double clothesline, and Colorado Kid is down. Head bouncing off the mat. Here's a pin. Wow, come on. That was a 3 count already. This referee is so out of shape. Now, I don't mean to discriminate on the basis of weight, but to be a referee, you've got to be quick. When someone goes for a pin, you have to get right down on the mat, make that count. This referee, it can't do that. He's too out of shape. Beau going for a big fist, missed him, and hits him with a knee. And Colorado Kid is down. Colorado Kid needs a tag. It ain't going to happen. Again, Dan Cooley. There we go. Oh, throw him over the top rope. Get him, girls. Get him, War Machine. This is going to be fun. I like this part. This part's fun. War Machine, hold him. There we go. Big slap by Brandy Wine. Brandy Wine's one of the meanest women I've ever come across. I mean, obviously on any given day, any man can beat any woman, but Brandy Wine, she's a pretty tough gal. She, she gave Debbie Combs the fight of her life a couple weeks ago. Now War Machine in. You see the quick tags here by Beau James and the War Machine. That's tag team wrestling. Dan Cooley and the Colorado Kid, I think they've only made one tag this whole match. Colorado Kid going for a backslide. He's got War Machine over. There's a 2 count. War Machine gets out and gets up with a big clothesline. Takes Colorado Kid back down. Colorado Kid needs a tag here. Beau James and War Machine, the tag team technicians that they are, they're not going to let it happen. Another 2 count there. There's a big headbutt by the War Machine. Now bring him over into the corner, smashing his face in the turnbuckle. Break his damn nose. Get him, Beau. Get him. Again, Dan Cooley coming in, getting all excited, getting all anxious, and while the referee's holding him back, it's open fire on the Colorado Kid. Here we go. Hold him, War Machine. Here we go. Oh! No, he ducked out of the way. Beau just hit the War Machine with a clothesline, and he made the tag. Here comes Dan Cooley. Closed fist. Those are illegal, by the way. Oh, there's a big hip toss right there. Dan Cooley mixing it up with Beau James, taking him over in the turnbuckle, smashing his head in. Come on, Beau. Oh, I wish I was down there. Ken Bowles. Oh, man, if I could get in the ring with you, Ken Bowles. This is what, there you go, Beau. That'll stop anybody's momentum. There's a tag. Good, smart move to come over and make the tag. All right, 15 minutes left. We got plenty of time. We got him right where we want him. There's another headbutt by the War Machine. Oh, no, come on. Yeah, come, get on him. Get on him, War. See, if I was down there, he'd be on him. He wouldn't be doing that to the crowd. You can't ban me from ringside. I'm the Duke of New York. You cannot ban me from ringside. I'm going to call my lawyers. I'm going to file a lawsuit against Southern States Wrestling, against Ken Bowles. This is ridiculous. Dan Cooley on the outside of the ring. Get him with the cane. There you go. Get him with the cane. Now we should get Peaches to teach Mike Cooper how to swing that thing. Dan Cooley is hurting now. He took the cane. Beau James just threw his back into the ring there and throws him back into the Lions. The Lions in this case being the War Machine. There's a big body slam by the War Machine. I should try out for ESPN with that. Huh? What do you think? That'd be pretty cool, huh? Anyway, the War Machine picking him back up. Dropping the forearm across the back. Work over the back. That's it. Just keep working on the back. It's weak now. Okay, come on. Make a tag. Now, come on. Make a tag, War Machine. Okay, here we go. Get him, Beau. Get him, Beau. And here, Colorado Kid trying to get in the ring, too. Colorado Kid doesn't have much of experience in the tag team ranks, I believe. Dan Cooley is a former Southern States Wrestling Tag Team Champion. Dan Cooley at one time teamed up with Scott Sterling to hold those titles. And as a matter of fact, Dan Cooley and Beau James were once tag team champions. That was before I came in and took Beau James under my reign and made him into the true superstar that he is today. And now Beau working over Dan Cooley, got a front face lock on him, and there we go. See, again, Colorado Kid is costing his own partner. Ask him, ref. I think he's given up. There you go. One. There's two. Ring the bell. It's over. It's down. It was like pretty much down. Doesn't that count? Does almost count in wrestling? I don't know. Come on, Beau. Come on, Beau. Get him. Hold him down. Don't let him get up. If these fans would shut up, we could concentrate. Dan Cooley going in the ropes. He's going for a sunset flip. I don't think he can take him over. He took him over. He's got him. Oh, there you go. 2 count. That was a close one. Come on. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he just cleaned Dan Cooley's clock. There's a big boot to the midsection, if you will. There you go. Good tag. Tag him. Tag him, but there you go. War Machine coming in now. It's all over now. It's all over. All right, War Machine whipping him into the ropes. Going for a clothesline. He missed it. Cross body block. Come on, War Machine. Come on. 2 count over. There you go. Big boot. Kick him again. There you go. Suplex. Yeah, suplex him. That'll be good. Come on, pick him up. Big suplex there by the War Machine, and Dan Cooley is out. This is what happens when you mess with the family. Dan Cooley may be the Southern States Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. Hey, Colorado Kid helped him get up from that. Get him back there, ref. Here's the tag. Again, great teamwork by my men, Beau James and the War Machine. There you go. Those are open fists. You can't see him from this angle, but I know Beau. He wouldn't close his fist. It was open-handed slap. There you go, whip him across. That's it, yeah, it's over. Get him. Oh! Come on, tag him, Beau, tag him, Beau. There we go. Okay, get him. Oh! Colorado kid's in. Oh, there's a big drop kick. There's another drop kick. Come on, guys, come on, guys. Oh, he picks up the Warmachine for a body slam. And, oh, he picks up Beau James for a slam, too. Come on, guys. Ref, get him out of there, ref. Get Dan Cooley out of there. He's not the legal man. Come on, guys. Look at this. Double teaming. This is all 4 men in the ring. The ref has lost control of this match. This one should be thrown out right here, right now. What? Oh, no! Oh, man. I can't. Oh, Dan Cooley just pinned Beau James. See, if I was down there, this wouldn't have happened. Beau James has a match later on against Debbie Combs. I should have been down there to make sure everything was going okay. Dan Cooley and the Colorado Kid are your winners. Oh, I hope Beau's okay. He's getting out of the ring a little slow. Come on. Check him, Peaches. Yeah, you tell him, Brandywine, you stupid referee. I hate you. I hate you, James McCone. There, great camera work here. You see, our camera person is a woman. That should be all you need to know. Just like women do not belong in a wrestling ring, women, I rest my case, women do not belong behind a camera. See, if I was running this place, none of this stuff would happen. You wouldn't have to worry about the camera going fuzzy like that.
I don't think you people like me very well.
I like you, Beau.
And if you don't treat me better, I'm not coming back.
They don't respect you, Beau. You're the champ. You're the Appalachian champ. You're the greatest thing going in Southern States Wrestling. They don't respect you, Beau James.
225 pounds from Birmingham, Alabama. Wild thing, Eddie Golden.
Here's Eddie Golden, cousin of Jimmy Golden. Jimmy Golden, a true legend in this sport, in this area. Here comes his opponent to the ring, former one half of the Rock and Roll Express, Ricky Morton.
230 pounds worth of rock and roll.
Okay, we're ready to go. Ricky Morton doing a little strip for the fans here. Got his ECW shirt, Experience the Difference. Ricky Morton now, in addition to being a many-time WCW Tag Team Champion, wrestling all over the country. He's recently started up with the Extreme Championship Wrestling, a small independent promotion up in the northeastern part of the United States. Also here in Southern States Wrestling for this match against Wild Thing Eddie Golden. Eddie Golden made his return to Southern States Wrestling just a few weeks ago as well. Now you see, the family was robbed. I was part from ringside. We challenged any two guys in the dressing room. No one told me that the Colorado Kid was in the dressing room. We didn't prepare for him. But that's okay, because the family grows bigger and bigger every single day. You think the Warmachine is the only person who's been calling me, trying to get into the family? Believe me, if you knew who had called me prior to this evening's show here in Fall Branch, Tennessee, you'd be very surprised. But right now, Ricky Morton and Eddie Golden, collar and elbow tie up there. Morton takes him over with an arm drag and goes straight to the arm once again. See a lot of that here in Southern States Wrestling. Like I said before, these guys wrestle. When it comes right down to it, Southern States Wrestling, the home of some of the finest wrestlers going in the world today. Eddie Golden getting back up to his feet. Now he grabs, now he's got Morton's arm, takes him into a chicken wing. Morton reverses it, brings it over and takes him down to the mat. Bending the arm back, he's got him now. Morton, in addition to all the tag team titles he's held, he has held several singles titles throughout the country in the USWA and in the southeastern area as well. Eddie Golden is pretty new to to singles wrestling. Spent most of his career, as I mentioned earlier, as one half of the Beautiful Blondes along with Stan Lee. And he's trying to move up the ranks of singles competition. And a win over Ricky Morton would certainly be a feather in anyone's cap, but especially for Eddie Golden, it would be the break he'd be looking for to start getting noticed by promoters and start getting some title shots. Now Ricky Morton takes him into the corner, whips him across, and tries to run in, and Golden swung around, reversed it, and takes Morton down. Good move by Eddie Golden. Man, incredible agility. He's very young, too. He's got a bright future ahead of him. His uncle, Jimmy Golden, also known as Bunkhouse Buck in WCW, certainly taught him a lot. In fact, at one time, they were Southern States Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Jimmy and Eddie Golden. Now Golden working over that arm. Remember, coming up next, we do have the match you have been waiting for. Beau James against Debbie Combs, man versus woman, title versus title. I, of course, will be in Beau James's corner, and once again, we are coming to you now from the studio. Adding the commentary to the tape. We did live commentary for the first 3 matches, but as this match is going on right now, I'm upstairs with Beau working over strategy. Actually, we were just drinking a couple of beers because, I mean, it's a win. It's strategy. We don't need strategy. It's Debbie Combs. It's obvious we'll beat her. It's obvious Beau James is going to beat her. And I don't know what we're going to do with that women's belt, but we've already got the Appalachian title. Like I said before, we're going to get the tag team belts, I bet you, in just a matter of weeks. So we really, don't need another title. There's some great mat wrestling going on here between Ricky Morton and Eddie Golden. Ricky Morton, one of the most popular wrestlers in the southeastern United States of all time. Still wrestles all over the place. On any given weekend, you can see Ricky Morton in Tennessee, North Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, Georgia. Goes up and wrestles for Extreme Championship Wrestling. Drops an elbow. Eddie Golden moves out of the way. And again, takes him down with a nice arm drag. And again, right back to that arm, working over the left arm of Ricky Morton. Eddie's got better hair than Jimmy does. Just thought I'd mention that. I don't think it's as good as Ricky Morton's. Ricky Morton, most wrestlers spend hours in the gym every day. Ricky Morton spends hours at the beauty salon working on that hair. Morton back up to his feet. Eddie Golden still got the arm. Morton trying to figure out a counter to this, trying to figure out a way to get him off. Finally, he backing him into the turnbuckle here. And we should get a clean break here. Oh, maybe not. And he whips him across into the other corner. Comes in going for an elbow. Golden moves out of the way and takes him down with another arm drag. I thought we were going to see a clean break when Morton had Golden in the corner. They shook hands at the start of the match. Morton surprised everyone. He surprised me with that one. Ricky again slow to get back up to his feet here. Golden got that arm. He's been working on that left arm for most of the match here. Finally, Morton getting back up to his feet. Golden takes him into the ropes, tosses him across, and there's a DDT. DDT by Ricky Morton lays Eddie Golden out on the mat. Ricky's slow to get up to his feet, shaking off the effects of that arm. Finally, getting back up, and Eddie Golden holding on to the ropes, trying to get back up to his feet as well. There's a big knee lift right into the face of Eddie Golden. Morton getting back into fighting form. Golden struggling to get up on the ropes. Morton walks over to him, grabs him. There you go, take him over, headlock, takes him over. Oh, Eddie Golden reversed that into a leg scissors. Morton kicks out of it, gets right back up, takes him down again. And again, Eddie Golden takes him into a leg scissors. Morton gets out. Oh, and he pushes him down. Ricky's getting mad here. I think he's getting frustrated. Eddie Golden is I'd say he'd be ahead on points. We'd have to ask Joe Gertner. But I'd say Eddie Golden's ahead on points, and Ricky's starting to get frustrated. Eddie Golden whips him into the corner, comes off with a big clothesline, and he doesn't follow up on it. He goes pandering to the fans. And there you go. Morton pulls him down, feet on the rope. He's pulling the tights, and there's a 3 count. Ricky Morton scores a quick pinfall on Eddie Golden. Golden was pandering to the fans. Morton was up in the corner there, and he gave him time to recuperate when he charged in. Morton grabbed him, took him down, and just in case, he gave a little tug of the tights and put his feet on the ropes. And your winner, Ricky Morton. Now, coming up, the match you've all been waiting for. I keep saying it, and
You know, I guess it's a little bit of overkill, but, you know, the Southern States Wrestling office and my personal assistant has been flooded with phone calls, letters, faxes, emails, you know, talking about this match. We had a fan from England, Robert West, who wished Debbie Combs the best of luck. He also told her that to watch out, because whenever Beau James is in the ring, it seems the Duke always gets involved. And Robert West, let me tell you something, punk. You're lucky you live in England. Because if you lived near me, I'd come to your house and I'd beat your damn ass for accusing me of doing something like that. So you shut your mouth. If you watch this tape, you don't talk about the Duke like that. All right? Beau is ready. You can tell. You can see Beau has been ready for this match for a long time. You see, for years, Debbie Combs has been in Southern States. There you see Debbie Combs in the ring, the daughter of legendary Cora Combs, a true class act 100% of the way. I don't know what happened to her daughter.
Debbie Combs.
I mean, she thinks she's going to win. It's ridiculous.
Let me tell you something, Beau James. I'm in one hell of a mood tonight, and I'm going to kick your ass.
Can she say that? Can she say that sort of stuff on this? Well, we are on home video.
This is what we've been waiting for, man versus woman.
It's time for my close-up. You know, you got to do what you got to do.
30 years ago, it was Ron
See?
versus
And we're still, even after the match
Debbie Combs.
has already, you know, about to begin, we're still giving Debbie one last chance to back out. She doesn't know what she's getting into. She's a woman. Beau James is a man. Enough said. See me and Beau James discussing some strategy. And now, again, one last time.
Debbie Combs, listen up. Your mother, Cora Combs, is without a doubt a true legend of the ring. And if there's one thing that can be said about Beau James, he respects legends. He don't respect you, but he respects your mother. Therefore, we are giving you right here, right now, one last chance to back out of the match, forfeit that belt, go on up to the dressing room, put your clothes back on, get in your car, and drive back to Mansfield. That's it. Give me the belt. Give me the belt.
See, now, if our camera woman wasn't an idiot, you would have seen that Debbie Combs attacked me. I'm just a manager. I'm Beau James's manager. I gave her one last opportunity to hand over the belt and save her from the beating of her life. And she comes over and she slapped me, and then she stole my baseball bat and she hit me a couple times with it. You see me get up here, I'm limping. I think she broke my leg.
Before I kick your ass, Beau James, and before I lay your ass out too, baby. Because let me tell you something. My mother might be a legend, but don't you forget, she taught me everything that I know. And let me tell you something. She taught me how to kick men's asses too. That's one thing. And I'm gonna kick somebody tonight.
You know what? After we beat her, we should wash her mouth out with soap. I mean, this is ridiculous. She can't talk like that. She's got some melt on her.
And where's your bleached blondes at? They got their ass kicked last time.
Look in the mirror, you want to see bleached blonde. And here, she gets in the ring with my bat. She steals my bat from me and then brings it into the ring like she's going to use it.
I mean, you know, people telling me not to make this match into a farce. Debbie Combs is the one bringing a bat in the ring. She's the one attacking me at ringside. I'm not the one making it a farce.
Well, James, where's my belt if I beat you?
You ain't gonna get the belt.
Do you honestly think a woman can beat a man, especially when a man is Coach No need for us to bring up the belt, but she ain't gonna get it. And this belt right here, after the night, is gonna go on Beau James's way.
Here, look, she's coming at me again. We didn't bring the belt because we ain't losing. You ain't gonna get the belt.
I lay one hand on that belt unless I get beaten that ring 1, 2, 3. Fair and square, little baby. Because let me tell you something. Hey, I'm more of a woman than he is a man. Because at least I brought my belt. Because I know that I'm going to win.
I think she got that wrong. Listen to her talk. I think she's more of a man than Beau James, maybe. She sounds like a man.
To get the Appalachian belt to her, or you will be suspended indefinitely.
Shut up, Bowles. There, look at this. She's trying to assault the referee. Referee does nothing. This is a farce. They're turning this match into a farce. We're trying to have a legitimate wrestling match, and they're turning it into a chicanery. Yeah, put the bat down. I won. It's mine. Paid $5 for it. Flea market. I should get to carry it. She can't hit me like that. Ken Bowles can't ban me from ringside tag team match. It's a conspiracy against me because they know I am the mastermind behind the family. I'm the man who's going to bring Beau James to the top of not only Southern States Wrestling, but wrestling promotions all over this great country. I mean, we've been out here for like a half an hour. Referee hasn't even started the match yet. I think they finally just now rang the bell. There's no order involved here. It's just chaos. He doesn't have anything on. I do, but he doesn't. Look at this. What a gentleman Beau James is. He's giving Debbie Combs a head start. He's going to let her get the first offensive move in. And she goes for a headlock. I mean, if that was me, I would have kicked him square in the mouth. Debbie, she's an idiot. And for that, oh, take that. That's what you deserve. I mean, it's over. It's basically over right here, right now. It is. I mean, you know, a woman thinking she can beat a man in a wrestling ring is just absurd. Let's do it again. We'll do it again right here. There you see Beau throwing her into the ropes. She ducks the clothesline and comes off with the crossbody here. Here's a 1. There's a 2. She got some quick offense in. And oh, look at that. Disqualified. Disqualified her again. That's it. Match over. We get the belt. This referee doesn't know what the heck he's doing. James McCone. See, Debbie knows she can't out-wrestle Beau James. She's trying to cheat with the baseball bat, attacking me, kicking him low like that. See, it's not fair. It's not fair that she kicks him low like that because he can't kick her there back. Doesn't have as much of an effect. So that's just not fair right there. And he's telling the ref here, he's telling the ref he's going to knock her out. And he's telling her stand there, he's going to come on with a fist. He did telegraph this way too much, and Combs was able to duck it. And she took him over with an arm drag. That's pretty impressive right there. Beau James, 262-pound man. Give her credit for that. Out of all the women wrestlers that are around, she is one of the best. But to think that she could beat Beau James. Now, since she cheated so much before, here you see me with some powder. she didn't put her makeup on properly. I'm trying to help her out, and she moves out of the way and accidentally hit Beau James with some power. Here you see Peaches and Brandywine on the other side of the ring. The magnitude of this match is so important. I told them to stay upstairs. They just couldn't. They had to come down and make sure everything was going fair and square. Beau can't even see. The referee should get Debbie in the corner and make sure Beau can see before they even continue. Now, I don't like this part. Peaches came in and he can't see. He thought it was Debbie. So he hit her, and Brandywine too. He's got the powder in his eyes. And Debbie Combs is just standing there. The ref is just standing there. I mean, this... And luckily they're okay. But and now Debbie grabs Beau James in the corner, working him over. There's a closed fist. That's another illegal move. It's like the 7th one so far in this match. Another closed fist. Throwing him into the ropes. Oh! She hit him. I think she knocked 2 of his teeth loose with that one. I was checking Beau out after the match, and it looked like she knocked some teeth loose with that, but she should be disqualified. There you go. There you go, Beau. Good move. Breaking momentum. Now it's all yours. Get her. That's it. She hit him with a closed fist like 20 times, so we get 20 free ones. That's fair. That's fair to me. Do it again. Yeah. Break her nose. That's what she deserves for stepping in the ring and thinking she can beat you and using a baseball bat and cheating and all this other stuff. There, throws her into the turnbuckle and she's out. The match could be over right now, but it's time to teach her a lesson. It's not just about winning or losing. It's about teaching you a lesson. It's about knocking some sense into your brain, honestly thinking you could beat Beau James. That's payback. You hit me before, you attacked me, I'm just a manager. That's what you get. She's out. Ref not counting a pinfall. He thinks it's a choke. Beau James would never choke another individual. So, usually. And these fans, these fans think that Debbie can win too. I know Tennessee is not the most intelligent place around, but the fact that they even think that Debbie Combs can win this match just amazes me. And she's out. That's it right there. They should stop the match. They should stop the match and just give us the belt here and now. A couple of fingers in the eyes. Oh, and there's a big clothesline. See, she was not prepared for this match. She didn't know what was going to happen to her. When you step in the ring with El Guapo, Beau James, this is what happens. You get the beating of your life. Something Cora Combs should have given you a long time ago. She should have given you an ass whipping. But since she didn't, Beau James is giving it to you right here, right now. Bring her over to me. Yeah, bring her back to me. Get the ref out of the way. Yeah, I hit her again, and I'm proud of it. And I'll keep hitting her again and again and again. She attacked me first. Whatever I do is perfectly legal. That's what the law says. And I, being a law-abiding citizen, am going to do it. And now she's going for a sunset flip, and she actually got him over. He wasn't ready for that, but his feet are on the ropes. Referee didn't break it up, so he had to kick her in the head. And there, another big clothesline, taking her down. He could have won this a long time ago, but you got to teach her a lesson. Make sure she's not going to try something stupid, a stupid stunt. Speaking of stupid stunts again, illegal boot to an illegal place, at least in like 48 states, but this being one of them, it's illegal. Now she grabs him in a headlock, and Beau throws her into the referee. And again, since she cheated and kicked him low, I'm trying to give him some tape, to wrap his fingers. And and she dragged, and she has a pair of brass knuckles, I think. I don't know where they came from. But, I mean, we got to the point we were sick and tired of her cheating, and we had to put her out. Here you see me. Yeah, I'll admit it. It's a rag, and I put hairspray. I sprayed hairspray on it, and I'm putting her out, and she deserved it, and I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Where's that ref? Debbie Combs is out. Beau James on top where he belongs. And here's the referee to make it official. 2, 3. There you go. We won the women's belt. Like that was a big surprise to any of you. Well, the surprises are yet to come. Give him the belt. There you see. NWA women's title.
Just to show what a joke women in wrestling is to me. And when I think of them, hey, Cook, you're the new ladies champion right here. Look at it. Hey, look at a little bit of it. Look at it. You're the champ. Go get it.
You mean you're going to give me this belt? People who can actually pay me to get in the ring and wrestle with me?
Don't worry about it now. Let's get her.
That's right, Beau James. Since I was the man with the plan, he gave me the women's belt. Ladies and gentlemen, the Duke of New York, the NWA Women's Champion. Now you see, that I normally, to get in the ring and wrestle around on the floor with women, I normally have to pay for that, but they're going to pay me for it now. I want Malaya Hosaka. I want Beulah McGillicuddy. I want Sonny. And here you see me showing Debbie Combs, teaching her a lesson in case she thinks she's going to want a match with me, take me on, and here bad boy Buck coming in the ring. Beau James smacked the taste right out of him. Get her. Now we're double teaming Debbie Combs, and again, she deserves it. You could say what you want about me. She made the first move on me. She hit me. She tried to bring a bat in the ring. She kicked Beau James low. This is all fair and square as far as I'm concerned. Little Frankenstein trying to make the save. He's out of there quick. Now we get her again. Kick her a couple of times. There's a big fist. Debbie Combs is just out. She has learned her lesson, I'm sure of it. And now Dan Cooley coming to the ring. Dan Cooley not even involved in this match. He was involved in the tag team match before. He pinned Beau James on a fluke and now thinks he's some big shot because he's the champ and because he pinned Beau James. But we got a surprise for him. We got a big surprise for him coming up right. Here's the Warmachine. And there you see, there's Ricky Morton coming in on the other side. Warmachine, there's Ricky. And Ricky Morton! My new hero and the newest member of the family. Double clothesline on Dan Cooley. The family is back and better than before. The Duke, Beau James, Warmachine, and Ricky Morton. And here we go right here. This is the moment I've been wanting to see for a long time. DDT of Debbie Combs. Oh, I love that. And here we have Death and Destruction. Frank Parker and Roger Anderson. They're not even in Southern States Wrestling. They weren't even in the dressing room. They came in through the front door. We fired them. They were former members of the family, former tag team champs. When they lost, we fired them. And I haven't heard from them since. And right here, they come up and they sneak attack us. They sneak attack Beau and Warmachine and Ricky Morton. Here you see them fighting outside the ring. And these two punks, you just signed your death warrant, Death and Destruction. You've got a lot of nerve coming in to my ring, my building, the Dukes Wrestling Federation. I'm the NWA Women's Champ. Beau James is the Southern States Wrestling Appalachian Champ. Frank Parker, Roger Anderson, you want a war, you got it. Fans, I wish you didn't have to see this last part here. I didn't like this part.
What's the matter, Beau? Are you scared?
He's not scared. He's wrestled twice tonight.
You never see us again? Beau, did you think it was all over? No. Well, I got a news flash for you, my fat little friend. There's not enough wrestlers in this building. There's not enough cops in this county to keep us from coming out of here and taking home a piece of your ass.
You can't do that. You ain't nothing. Beau James made you. When you were in the family, we made you.
He created this monster. So he thinks he can control our destiny. Well, he got too big for him. He couldn't stand it that the people were coming to see us. So
Liar.
he tried to split us up. He tried to split us up.
Another lie.
He tried to turn us against each other.
Lie.
This man is my friend. He watches my back. I watch his back. And Beau James is not going to do anything about that.
You can have each other. You ain't nothing. You're just a couple of punks. You think you're a big deal because you got the belt. The only reason you got the belts was because you were with the family. On your own, you two ain't nothing.
Not only are we winners, but we're first-rate badasses. And if Beau James has a chance to come in here and take the ass whooping he deserves, let him come on down. Hey, we're mad, Beau. We're real mad, and bad things are going to happen to you.
Bad things are going to happen to you, Roger Anderson, if you don't watch your mouth.
Where's he at?
Listen up, Beau James. When times were going good for death and destruction, when we were dominating the competition, you were constantly standing beside us, whispering in our ear, we're family, Beau.
Uh-huh. We were.
Stand beside each other, and we look after each other.
Yep.
But when times went bad, and I was laid up in that hospital bed thinking my wrestling career was over with, I realized who my family really was. That man right there is the only family I've ever needed, just as I'm the only family he needs.
When you were in the hospital with that leg injury, let me tell you what was going through my mind. When a horse injures his leg, what do? They shoot him. As far as we were concerned, you were done. Your career was over. We had no need for you. If you think you're going to step back in the ring with a bad wheel, you and Roger Anderson, you're in for a surprise. Now coming up, got an interview with the winner of the historic man versus woman title versus title match. Well, I mean, was there ever any doubt it was going to be El Guapo, my man, Beau James, coming up. Fans, we hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure to visit the Southern States Wrestling website, www.cybrosports.com/SSW, Southern States Wrestling. Gentlemen, fans of Southern States Wrestling, my name is the Duke of New York, the new NWA World Women's Heavyweight Champion. Now, I don't have the belt with me. You see, I was so excited, and I know I'm never going to lose it. I sent it out, and I'm getting it bronzed. But right here is the winner of man versus woman, title versus title, the battle of the sexes, El Guapo, Beau James. You see, I don't know what all the big fuss was about. It's obvious. On any given day, any man can beat any woman. And when that woman is Debbie Combs, you know Beau James is going straight to the top. The family has been reunited. Beau James, the Duke, Brandywine, Peaches, the Warmachine, and my new hero, Rock and Roll Express, Ricky Morton, has finally seen the light. Now, death and destruction, I don't know what you two think you're doing. You're not in Southern States Wrestling anymore. Your asses were fired months ago. You think, yeah, by this man right here. You think you can come in here through the front door in street clothes and try and start a rumble? You want a rumble? You got it. Frank Parker, Roger Anderson, meet your worst nightmare. Beau James, the Warmachine, Ricky Morton. Bring a third guy if you've got any friends left in your miserable, stinking little lives, because you're going down. Beau James can beat anybody. Debbie Combs knows that, and hey, if she wants a rematch against me, she's got it, no problem. I can take her, no problem. Beau James, the Duke, the family, the best thing going in Southern States Wrestling today.